Hey everyone, so it's December and I felt like it was appropriate to do kind of a favorites of 2009. Now all of these items are things that I have been using a lot throughout the year, things that kind of stood out. I didn't just go back and obviously look at all of my favorites videos from each month and then choose things. These are things that actually are just totally like, it would be weird for me to put them in a favorites video because they're my favorites every month, if that makes sense. Things that I've been using for either the whole year or just, a good part of the year. Things that I just absolutely love. Things that get recommended a lot, that I recommend to other people. Just things that are amazing. So, it's a lot of products. I've been planning this over the past few months, so I've been kind of setting things aside and trying to get things ready so that I didn't leave anything out. And I hope that I don't find that I've left anything. Alright, so to get started, I'm just going to kind of jump in there with some face stuff. Anytime anybody asks me about, my skin, this is what I'm wearing today, this is what I've wore a good part of the year. The Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus Liquid Foundation. It's my favorite foundation I've ever used. When I was going through all of my trouble with my skin, I think it was around like March or whatever, up in the beginning part of the year. I actually used this last year, and like in 2008, and I remember it had great coverage, so I went back to this when I was breaking out so badly, and it did not interfere with my skin healing. My skin got better, and it's good again, but this was what kind of saved my life, and I kept using it. It's great. I think it's great whether you have dry or oily skin. Covers great, looks natural, it's good stuff. My very favorite concealers are definitely the MAC Studio Finish in the Pot. Now this I use on my actual face if I have redness, if I have blemishes or whatever. This covers like nothing else and it stays put all day. For under my eyes, this is the best concealer. I love this. I use it on myself. I use this on clients as well. It's the Select Moisture Cover. It's really, really great. It makes your under eye area look natural. Like, it doesn't look like you've caked on concealer under there. Like, if you apply this to your under eye area, that's okay, but I find it can look a little cakey throughout the day. This kind of sets up really natural, leaves a really, really good finish. And then the Benefit Powder Flage, of course. I've said this so many times. This one's actually almost empty. I use this every day. I love it. Even if I don't use under eye concealer, you can just dust it on. And the brush that I use is this one. It's a Studio Gear brand brush, number 34. It's just like a MAC 224 brush, but it's much softer. So much better for this under eye area, and I just kind of dust it on. So you can find that brand at Ulta. So yeah, Powder Flage is amazing. I just dust it on right over this, and it creates kind of a brightened, really even, natural look. Another face product, this is my last actual, foundation-y face product, is the Mineralized Skinfinish Natural. This is so multitasking. I absolutely love it. The days that I'm running late, or the days I just don't want to fool with liquid foundation, which, who wants to do that every day? Even if you love your foundation, there are days when you're just like, don't want to do my makeup today. So I take this and I take a brush, like a little kabuki brush, a little dense brush, and I apply it with that. And it works really well. It covers well, it looks natural. But then on, other days when I actually use my foundation, I can just use it with a big fluffy brush, and it doesn't really put down a whole lot, and you can just dust it on over your foundation kind of as your setting powder, and you don't have to mess with any kind of loose powder or anything like that. So really, really like that. Alright, now as far as like cheeks and stuff like that, I have a few products. The Nars Laguna bronzer, I was kind of late on trying this, I guess, because I always used my MAC bronzers. I was trying to use up a few of those, which I love MAC bronzers. But this one is just a no-brainer. You don't have to think about the color. It works on everyone. It's really, really great. I like that it has kind of a satiny finish to it, so it's not totally matte, but it's not frosted either. I don't like shimmery highlighter or shimmery bronzers, so this is really, really great. And then You can guess what the blush would be. This is the Nars Orgasm. I can wear this every single day and I absolutely love it. I think I'm just about to touch the pan on it, maybe. I don't know. I've used this so much and I'm just so impressed that it has, I mean, even when I touch the pan, I'm still only probably halfway through the product. So, very impressed by this. The Nars products, especially, you know, are kind of expensive. I think that, I don't even know how much the blushes are, but very pricey, but you don't have to buy them very often, and they last a long time. Another product, like kind of a cheek product, I guess this is kind of like a really, really multitasking product, is the MAC Hush Cream Color Base. I showed this recently, and I've been using it a lot. This is one of those things that I don't really, like, I mean, I have favorites and stuff from month to month. Some things, you know, I just really loved over that particular month. And then I kind of, I mean, I still use it, but, you know, I find other things. This is one of those things that I don't know what I would do. I mean, I feel like this about all of this stuff, if it was ever discontinued or if I couldn't find it, because I do use it so much. This is kind of like a peachy, like rose cream product. What I do is I just, you know, I put a brush in it, like an angled brush or whatever. I dab it on my cheeks. Like I said, you can use your fingers, you can use a brush. Put your brush in it, dab it on your cheeks, and then you can put your powder blush over it. You can even leave it just like it is, because it is kind of, it looks very light, but it gives kind of a, gives a really pretty glow. You can use it as a highlighter right there, down the center of your nose. I even really love to use it on days that I don't wear eyeshadow. Just dab a little bit on your lids, not so much in the crease because these will crease. Or, you know, apply a primer before that is non-creasing. And something else I really like to do is if I wear eyeshadow and stuff that day, I'll apply it just to my brow bone, and it really gives a really pretty kind of highlighted, kind of, I don't know, contoured effect. I mean, that sounds weird. Kind of talked about that more in that Victoria's Secret video where I actually did that and showed how it kind of created like natural shadows, but at the same time it kind of highlighted, I don't know. So I love that. I found that these are my most consistent colors, I guess. The Viva Glam 5, I can't tell you how many of these I've gone through. Absolutely love this color. It's always in my purse. If I ever don't know what to do on my lips, this is the color that I always use. I always love buying the Viva Glam stuff because, you know, you feel good because it goes to charity. And then the Creme de Nude. This is the most perfect nude that I've ever used. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's amazing. It's very wearable. So mascara to me is one of those things that you can definitely get away with buying cheaper and get the same results. A lot of times too, the higher end ones, I think, like, sometimes I think that the cheaper brands actually, the formulas are better. I think a lot of the higher end brands maybe don't focus as much on their mascara. I know that sounds weird, you know, like they don't, you know, they just put out the mascaras and it's not like they've really, it's not like they're really famous for their mascara. They're famous for other things. So I feel like the product maybe isn't that great. They either make my eyelashes like sticks, you know, and they get all chunky and they're hard to get off and it dries them out. So I have a good, okay, so I'm gonna stop dissing that, but I do try like all kinds, so I might find one that I really like. I mean, there are some that I like, but like I said, they're just, drugstore ones are just as good to me. I can always find one at the drugstore that compares. And you can probably guess which one I'm going to talk about. The Covergirl Lashblast, my absolute favorite. Can't even count the amount of tubes that I've gone through this stuff. I absolutely love it. I also like the MAC Plush Lash. That is a good one. But I don't have one right now because I just haven't repurchased one because I've been buying other ones. So I just have a few more things. The Stila Eye Kajal, very good. Love it. Just a few hair products. The Lush Big Shampoo. I've talked about it a ton. It's awesome. It's one of my all-time favorites. Makes your hair very full. It's very clarifying, so you may not want to use it every day. I may use it like every other shampoo. And my very favorite shampoo, as of right now, can be found at the drugstore, so that's good news. It's, well, I guess, yeah, I mean, it's just for blondes, but, it is targeted just for blondes, but, it's kind of like a brightening shampoo. I think that John Frieda makes really good stuff. I know that when my hair was very dark, I used the Brunette Expressions, and my hair always felt really healthy. So I do like John Frieda stuff. Anyways, this is that purple one that I showed you. It's Tone Restoring. It's called, let's see, Color Renew Tone Restoring Shampoo. And this looks kind of, if you can't tell, it's kind of like a lilac color, kind of purple. So if you're looking for it at the store, that's what to look for. You can see, like, I've used it, and you see how purple it is? Yeah, it's kind of scary the first time you use it, but it really brightens your hair. The purple tones kind of take down the brassiness, and then the conditioner is just as awesome. It's really, really rich, and makes your hair feel really, really nice. Really, really. Alright, so I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I hope that you all had an awesome year, and I really thank you guys for sticking with me this year and for kind of coming along my little ride of beauty videos. I don't know, but it really has been fun for me. I love doing this. It's so much fun. When I very first started, I guess it was about a year and a half ago, yeah, I don't know. I had really no idea what this was about. I just did this for fun, and I still do it for fun. I think that's kind of the key. So if you guys are wanting to start channels, if you have a channel and you're struggling or whatever, just have fun with it and be positive. People pick up on, you know, people that are just complaining all the time, and that's no fun. No one likes that. I know I don't. So keep it fun, you know, be nice to people, do this for the right reasons, you know, get involved with your subscribers, and yeah, I just love to help. I love the interaction, and I'm just very happy to do this. So I hope that this was enjoyable for you guys, and I will definitely be around for many more years to come. I thank you again, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.